I didn't know what I was missing, how much I'd shook off when I came to my feet and noticed come out of hiding wasn't my plan. I tried to keep simple and let all the color so unsteady till I'm ready. I swore that I found every floor to fall through. And on the way down, my man Davidas to a place I'd follow and took every shortcut. And then in my world, got me together and took me home. And told me the first step to believing was letting go. I never could tell what's meant to discover and what's meant to leave, buried in the sand. Picking and choosing what to hold on to and what's a mistake to carry what I carry. Yeah, I swore that I found every floor to fall through. And on the way down to a place I'd follow and took every shortcut. My words, you got me together and took me home. And told me the first step to believing was letting go. What's up, everybody? Sunday night. I think that's what night it is, right? Am I right, people? Yeah. James Taylor saying, yeah, I sound just like James Taylor. The voice of an angel, everybody. So what's going on? What's good, everybody? Just thought I'd pop in before watching more NBA playoff basketball and see what's happening. Yeah, Davidas, that's not really the blues. I guess that's my version of the blues, but, you know, whatever. It's Monday morning already, Radzi, huh? Man, a man from the future. How crazy is that? So, yeah, just kind of popping on, seeing what's up, taking requests. I got the kazoo handy, if necessary. We'll see if it comes to that, but definitely that's happening. Just another rainy 100-degree day in Florida, in case you guys were wondering. You're playing country in the key of A sharp. Sevenths? What sevenths? What? Seventh chords? Sure. Yeah, I play seventh chords. Major sevens more than dominant sevens, I suppose. Not that dominant sevens aren't great. A little SD's over there, cooling off. If it gets hot enough, maybe I'll bring Lil SD into the fray. But oh, you learned sevens from me. Oh, cool, thanks. What's up, Antonio? Under the bridge, kazoo style. Is that gonna be the the first request? Yeah. I don't know if I should sing that one, but I could probably kazoo it. Is that the right key? E. What's my favorite cover to play? Notice how I got myself out of that one. My favorite cover to play. I like that Shaky Graves song. Hardwired. I think that's probably my favorite one to play live, I suppose. The Ghost of Tom Joad. Oh, Brody. Yeah, maybe Brody's my favorite one to play. That's true. Where is Kindred? Kindred's in New York. Come on. It's messed up for work. So yeah, I don't know when Kindred's coming back. Supposedly in 10 days. We'll see. We'll see what's up. Any good examples of favorite musicians that are not guitarists that influence my music? Fiona Apple, definitely. Incredible singer, songwriter, piano player, for sure. Non-guitarists, I would say Dominic Howard on drums for Muse is a huge inspiration of mine. Definitely a guy that helped me play drums. I think there's gonna be a drum video coming this week, believe it or not. Why can't I not think of other like piano players that I like really love? All of Elliott Smith's stuff. I mean, he plays, besides guitar, he just plays, pretty much everything. So, yeah. D is the key. Something About a Boat, Jimmy Buffett. Great list. It's such a short list so far. Just Dominic Howard and Fiona Apple. John Bryan, who, produced a lot of great people. I think his piano playing is something that I really relate to. Specifically just because a lot of it is in 3/4. I think anybody that... It's always kind of funny, like different musicians, I think there are those of us who play in 3/4 naturally. Like everything that I write is just kind of like default a waltz, right? 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So everything I write is kind of in a waltz. And I know a lot of piano players kind of play that way too, I suppose. So I would say anybody that does that stuff, right? Ray is your favorite pianist? Yeah, of course, for sure. So good. Next year's key is B flat minor. Yeah, maybe. Hendrix, what? Do you want to hear some Hendrix? Like which one? Huh? What was 97% about Blackbird? What does that mean? What was 97%? How is 97% right? Yeah, so if you haven't seen the Blackbird lesson I've done, which you should, if you don't know how to play that song, that's such a great song to learn, like... So the way I teach it like that, but technically I think it's... What is it? No, how does that go? See, I don't even remember the real way to play it now. I think it's like that, right? Is that how it goes? Like, really? The real way to play Blackbird? I think it's something like that. I think instead of going... I think it's like a stretch. Something like... Is that correct? Tell me if I'm wrong. I've just been playing it like this the whole time because I think it's easier. And it's a lot easier to teach that way. So I think that's the extra 3%. Yeah, exactly. You don't need it 100% to make it 3%. I think it's actually like 70% easier, for being totally honest. You might be mad, but you can hear the quality of the guitar. Really? Yeah, this is a Taylor 614. This guitar's awesome. And the great thing about this guitar is I think it's actually going to sound better, even better over time. Which is harder, being a musician or being a YouTuber? Probably a YouTuber, I would say. Because I think musicianship, unless you're talking about trying to be like a superstar musician, you kind of get out of it what you put into it, in my experience. If you really kind of, work hard and make connections and, play shows one show leads to another show, leads to another show, and you kind of just build a rep around town. But being a YouTuber, like, they don't tell you the goals that you're supposed to meet metrics-wise, and then they do tell you one thing, but then the opposite thing is true. So you really don't have like a proper way to evaluate yourself. Where just being like a regular musician, being a musician, I think like you can evaluate your success based on things other than just maybe just making money or just getting more gigs. You'd be like, oh, I'm getting better as a musician. That was like a really good show. Whereas like being a YouTuber, it's like, you just have no control over how many people your video gets to and stuff like that. So, it's not perfect, but I think that YouTube does an okay job of it. Yes, you get out of it what you put into it, for sure. The guitar giveaway is not for the Taylors, for the Framus Panthera. Nice try. I did not give away the Whale Blue guitar yet. I'm thinking a week from Tuesday. When did I put that? A week from Monday or Tuesday. So still a week left. If you have not entered the giveaway, I urge you to do so, because you should, and it's easy to do. You have to do two things. Even though that was still too much for some people, which I think I'm going to make my Salty Blues comment on Wednesday. Still too much for some people. Do two things. And Tony, I love you too. So the best way to enter the giveaway is probably click one of the more recent videos that I just did on giving away a free guitar. There are very specific instructions there that you can just click and link to, a lot easier than me explaining how to do it. So yes. 18 months to get your St. Vincent? Oh, I love it. Is there a song which you have been unable to play and sing at the same time? Probably. But I would probably just dumb down the guitar part until I could actually do it correctly. So I can't really think of one off the top of my head, but of course there are. Probably any Hendrix one like played well would be my answer. But the love. Thanks everybody. Appreciate it. Appreciate you joining me tonight. Can I play Believer? What is that? Imagine Dragons? Is that it? Should we do this? That's a great one. That's a great one to disrespect on kazoo. Yes, I am from Chicago. So this Cubs Tumblr is not a poser thing. I was born in Chicago, so I guess go Cubs. But I don't really watch baseball anymore, sadly. But I'm from Chicago. And I can't drink water. I don't know what's going on, but hey, whatever. Yeah. Is Wagon Wheel the new Wonderwall? No, of course it's not the new Wonderwall. Wonderwall will always be Wonderwall. What could be a new Wonderwall? You know what song I hate is Somebody You Loved, Louis Capaldi, right? Is that what it's called? Oh, I can't stand that song. So for me, and not that I hate Wonderwall, but that's gonna be my answer. Louis Capaldi, Someone You Love. I can't stand that song. Is that why your hair looks like you just walked in from the wind? Yeah, sure. What was my favorite subject in school or college? That's a good question. I was always really good at math. Is that a weird answer? Math just made sense to me. It was really easy. So that's kind of a nerdy thing to say, right? I'm not going to say like gym class, because I was an athlete, so like gym class was always the class I looked most forward to, but I feel like that doesn't really count as like an answer. So I'm going to say math. Are you going to do another paired video with Mr. Stitch? I did your first paying video. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I actually just talked to Stitch yesterday. I FaceTimed him. He is in Wyoming, I believe. He took the family out in an RV, and he's just traveling all over the world with an RV. So we're thinking about doing some kind of remote video that we were talking about yesterday. But that's why you haven't seen him around, because he's gone. He left. Math is how you started playing guitar, right? Yes, exactly. Great memory, Brad. That was the first time I held a guitar, was in a math class. I was so advanced at math. There was only 5 of us in this class by the time I was a junior. It was me and 4 seniors, and we would just kind of teach ourselves stuff at that point. So one of the seniors, my man Jason, I forget his last name, but his name was Jason, brought his acoustic guitar in. This was the first time I ever held a guitar, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. And then the next week I ended up buying one, and it's all because of math. The gifts of math. They just keep giving over and over again. So yeah, anyways, cool bands from your hometown. Cool Chicago bands? Yeah, sure. What up, Sam? Welcome to the party. Fibonacci music. I know Samurai just did a video on that like 2 weeks ago. Check that out if you haven't. Yeah. Yeah, so definitely. Check out Stitch's channel if you guys don't know him, because me and Stitch have a bunch of videos together. What do you think about Matthias Asato? Awesome. You know, the first time I saw him was at a Tori Kelly concert. He was Tori Kelly's guitar player. And this is before he kind of blew up on Insta and YouTube. And I was like, who is this man? Who is this legend playing in Tori Kelly's band? And it turns out it was Matthias. And yeah, so it was clear right away that that dude was something special, and he just slayed it. So yeah, I have definitely a big fan. Could I play some Bob Dylan? Sure, I'll play a Bob Dylan song. Which Bob Dylan song? Let's look it up. Which ones have I played on live before? It's All Over Now, Baby Blue. Did I do that one? I feel like I used to play that one. Let me look. You Don't Think Twice? That's a good one, right? Let's see here. Capo 4. Is that the right? We'll do Don't Think Twice. Oh, do I not have a capo? Where's the capo? I'll find a capo. Don't worry. Sit tight, everybody. Maybe do I even need a capo? Sit and wonder why, baby. I'll just do it in C. Why not? Capos be damned. Well, it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. If you don't know by now. And it ain't no use to sit and wonder why, babe. It'll never do somehow. When your rooster crows at the break of dawn, look out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm a-traveling on. But don't think twice, it's alright. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. The light I never knowed. And it ain't no use in turning on your light, babe. I'm on the dark side of the road. Still I wish that there was something you would do or say to try and make me change my mind and stay. But we never did too much talking anyway. So don't think twice, it's alright. No, it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. No, it ain't no use in calling out my name, gal. I can't hear you anymore. I'm a-thinking and a-wondering, walking down the road. I once loved a woman, a child I'm told. I give her my heart, but she wanted my soul. But don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey babe, where I'm bound, I can't tell. But goodbye's too good a word, babe. So I just say fare thee well. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, but I don't mind. You just kind of wasted my precious time. But don't think twice, it's alright. Love that song. It's definitely too low. I probably should have got the capo. But hey, whatever. That's what's happening. As soon as you see Capo, yeah, the mother of all music singing. That's right. Is it just you, or does it feel like Bob Dylan is dead or something? Just feels like he's like Hendrix. I can't explain it. I think, yeah, it does feel kind of that way, right? Doesn't it feel like Bob Dylan's music is from a totally separate era than like where we are now? Like, it's crazy to think that, because he was such a pioneer in just first folk music and then electric music. To think that he's still alive, I think for people my age anyway, who never really experienced him playing out and like actually releasing new stuff that, kind of was important, like in my lifetime or my musical listening lifetime, it almost does feel like he's from a totally different era. But he's still alive, which is crazy to think that, like, music, rock music, whatever you want to call it as we think of it, is not that old. We're like a generation connected, or a generation apart from the people who like invented this stuff, or really, and again, I say invented it, obviously I know music went through like different evolutions and stuff like that, but kind of what we perceive as modern music is still just, in this current generation. Crazy, right? Yeah, so I totally understand what you mean by saying that it's kind of weird that he's still alive. So, keep trucking, Bob. Keep trucking, Bob. Willie Nelson, Keith Richards, all the legends. Now a pioneer of whiskey. Is that true? I don't know. I'm not sure. Is that my man, Corey? Corey! My guy. If anybody's watching, the guy said, not too bad, brother. The guy can ball. Now, he needs a veteran point guard with a steady hand to put him in scoring positions. But Corey, I see you out there. I'm always looking for you. Get that bucket. Yep. His new number was a success. Do you highlight like that? Highlight what? Huh? What are we talking about? Play Dead or Alive? It's all the same. Only the names have changed. Every day I feel it wasting away. Another town where the people are so cold. I drive all night just to get back home. Yeah, I'm a cowboy on a steel old side ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. That's all I know. That's enough, though, right? That is enough. Oh man, do you try to learn the songs by listening, or do you go look at the tabs? What are the most common progressions to look for? That's an interesting question, huh? I'm reading a bunch of different things at once. Little pitchy, yeah, I know. Bon Jovi's definitely not my range. Bon Jovi's hard to sing, guys. All right, hold on. Let me try to answer that question again. Do I learn songs by listening or look at the tabs? That's a good question. It's different every time. I think first I'll try by listening, because there's only so many progressions and stuff that most popular songs that get requested anyways are played in. But sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, I just go to the tab. It just depends on how feisty I'm feeling. If I'm feeling kind of feisty, I'll be like, I can learn this without looking at the tab. But then if if it takes more than 10 seconds, I'm like, I'll just bring up the tab. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, it's not like is anybody really that impressed that I can, yeah. So yeah, I think I probably look up the tab more than I'd like to admit. When I think of non-jazz full of major 7, I think of America. Who else out there uses a lot of major 7 chords? Pretty groovy dude named Sean Daniel. I know he uses a lot of major 7 chords in his writing. Yeah, I don't know. Not enough. Absolutely not enough, sadly. Floridian throat singing. It's all the same. Only the names have changed. Is that Floridian throat singing? Sure, yeah. I love the Taylor, for sure. Absolutely awesome. Plays great. Taylors are so good. I think I'm gonna do a how to record acoustic guitar video sometime this week. Just because it definitely makes a big difference if it's like where you put the microphone and stuff. And kind of having this Taylor compared to my old one. There's a few things that I do a little bit differently now. But yeah, I love it. It's awesome. Sean, I'm thinking about starting making videos. I just think that beginning with my original music is not a good idea. So covers first, then original stuff. What do you think? Damn it, too long. Covers or originals? I think it's like do what you're most passionate about because there's so many covers out there. Now, are you doing covers just to try to get attention for your original music, or do you want to do covers because you feel like there are maybe specific artists that are slept on that are very similar to your original music? Because if the answer is the second one, then yeah, maybe do some covers first. Especially if it's like you're just starting making videos and you want to kind of like learn the ropes to find the best, the best strategy for you making videos, then maybe do a couple covers first and then put your best effort forward on originals. But I think like if you're just trying to get a bunch of attention first, I think it's kind of hard just to go in the covers route, just because it's really saturated on YouTube, so it's hard to get a lot of eyeballs, unless it's niche stuff, So if you want to do some K-pop covers, like go for it and give that a shot. But other than that, just do whatever you want. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen the rain? I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? Can you tell me which one should I choose? Flamenco, classical, or acoustic? Which one is better for every song? I think, so when you say acoustic, steel string acoustic, flamenco or classical? I would say steel string acoustic is probably the best all around for doing as many things as you can. Second to just a classical nylon, and then third flamenco. Not that you can't do everything on a classical, but I think just all around, probably just steel string acoustic. Do I think it's worth investing in a good quality capo? You've only had cheaper ones. I would say a Kaiser is what you want. So I would call that a quality one. Those are like $20, $25, and those last forever. Those are fantastic capos. I have a couple G7 capos. The only reason I have those is because I was working at Guitar Center, and I was like, I have to have this Cadillac of capos because like, once you got it at cost, which if you work at Guitar Center, you can get stuff cheap. It was about the same price as the Kaiser one anyway. And then my buddy Fabian, who's in Boyce Avenue, knew the guy, and the guy just gave me one. So that's cool. But the Kaiser ones are just as good as the G7 ones, in my estimation. And in fact, in a lot of ways, they're better because the G7 capos, if you're capoing on the first fret, I just had to deal with this actually last week. If sometimes it doesn't have enough power to clamp down on the first fret and really kind of get it clean. Whereas I've never ever had an issue with the Kaiser ones, and they're great. Okay, here I'll show you. There is a capo over here. 1 second. Look at this. I got this stuff ready ready for you people. So this is a Kaiser capo, right? Maybe you've seen it. Looks like this. And this is a G7, okay? So again, this one, the nice thing about this one is it is adjustable as far as like how hard it clamps on, right? So now I can clamp this down as hard as I can, like right here, and whatever song I was playing, that's working now, but maybe it's because I was playing the other Taylor, and I was having a hard time getting. Yeah, see it? You hear that? When you drive it, it's a little buzzy. That only happens at the first fret though with these. Right? The Kaiser ones never ever had an issue, and the rubber awesome, right? So Again, it's $25. $25. You know, if that is that cheap, I guess that's in the eye of the beholder. But these things are great. I have like 3 of them, and they never go wrong, right? So that definitely invest in the Kaiser one, right? I didn't find the Capo found me. Yeah, right? How often do you still play the piano? Not as often as I would like to, and there's really nobody to blame but myself. I think it's really just because the way that my studio is set up, it's not conducive to piano playing. Like, I don't even have a keyboard that I can just turn on and play. All I have is the Arturia controller, which is great, but there's the extra step of having to open Logic and upload the Native Instruments piano patch to play it, and that has been a deterrent for me playing it for whatever reason. It was really great when I lived at a house that had a grand piano. That was awesome. So maybe I'll actually just get a piano or like a keyboard that has speakers into it, because that was definitely a lot different. So, don't you hate pants? No, I don't. I love pants. It's just I live in Florida. It's 100 degrees every day now, unrelenting. It used to be the case where it wasn't 100 degrees 365 days a year, but now it's just super hot all the time. But I still wear some pants every now and then. So if you see me out there, I might be wearing pants. Who knows? You never know. My favorite genre to play, probably alternative. Acoustic singer-songwriter stuff is my jam, I guess. Oh, you got a baby grand for free? Yeah, that's awesome. The thing is, like, the studio I have is like upstairs, and it would really be actually impossible to snake an actual baby grand into this room. But sometime in my life, I'll probably have an acoustic piano. But yes, AC is on, hence the hoodie. Thank you very much. Favorite chord of the week? What is my favorite chord of the week? I would probably say, how about this guy right here? Little D minor 9, 5th fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D string. Actually, it's either this or this. G minor 6. Me and Andrea have a song coming out September 7th. That is awesome. I'm super happy with how this turned out. It is kind of in collaboration with Walrus Audio. They sent me a pedal that I can't talk about right now, but September 7th, it gets released. So we're going to release a song on the same day. And we made the song around the pedal, and it sounds awesome. And it's B flat to D to C suspended to G minor 6. What pick am I using? I'm using a Dunlop Tortex 1mm, the blue one with the turtle on it. You know, I like this one. I like the Gator Grips a lot. I like the Gator Grip 7.77. What is it? The purple one, I think. I like that for acoustic guitar playing. And the Ernie Ball Everlast orange one, I like for electric playing. You know, acoustic guitar, I'm fine with pretty much anything. I'm really not picky. Not picky about it. As long as it's somewhat stiff. I think, like, I used to really be into 0.60 thickness, like, years ago. But eventually, you know, you can't really kind of play that fast with the 0.6 stuff. But it's great for strumming. So, yeah. Yeah, G minor 6. G minor 6 is the chord of the week. That's what we're going to say. Do you think removing the pick guard increases the tone of an acoustic? I don't think so. Not in a way that I can notice. I think it's more aesthetically. I'm a big fan mostly of not having pick guards on my guitars. In fact, with the D'Angelico, I took the pick guard off, the D'Angelico Mini DC. I took it off just because I think it looks awesome. So pick guards are more of an aesthetic choice. I don't play with like a super heavy hand, so even if I'm playing as loud as possible, I'm not gonna hit the wood of the guitar. I don't think. So I go guardless because I'm that. I live on the edge, know what I'm saying? Ian Hall, thank you for the compliment. Leading pick is better for nails. What? Leading pick is better or nails? I think a pick is probably better for lead. Yeah, you can kind of play it. The funny thing is with electric guitar, I feel I can play lead a little bit better with my fingers. I kind of feel like I am a little bit better playing with my fingers. But acoustic, if I'm just messing around, I'm usually playing fingers. But if I'm recording something or making a YouTube video, I usually play acoustic with a pick. Because I think it just cuts through. So here's an example. Here's with a pick. Or with my nails. So you lose a lot of volume. Tone isn't bad, but you know, you just kind of lose volume. So if I'm doing anything teaching-wise or recording-wise, 95% of the time, acoustically, I'm using a pick just because that definition just really tends to kind of translate through a little bit better. And of course, Matthias does both because he's amazing. I've never replaced the frets on a guitar. No. Any chance you could play the neon riff? No. The Green D'Angelico is a nice electric. Specifically, what type? Oh my! Is this my favorite electric guitar? This guy right here, the Ryder guitar. This is the Deluxe SS. That's one that I kept the pickguard on just because the pickguard looks amazing. I love the matte finish of this. This is the official guitar of the Emeryld Ryders. Yeah, D'Angelico Deluxe SS is what that's called. 6-way switch. That is what's up. I don't have any 7+ string guitars. I have a 12 string, so that's plus. But yeah. No, Ryan, you didn't miss the Muppet. The Muppet has not made its appearance yet. The Ryders guitar, I know. Are we ever going to see all of the Ryders together doing a concert? Probably not. You'll see me, Andrea, and Pasha for sure. But I think Stitch is kind of semi-retired from the Ryders. He's just he's a family man now. I mean, he always has been. But he doesn't even live here anymore. He's on the road traveling with his RV. So I don't think we're going to see Stitch in any concerts. But definitely, Pasha's coming this week with Andrea. Andrea's always going to be here. So those are the core Ryders going forward at this point. What are your thoughts on black Pumas? I rock some black Pumas for sure, so that's cool. Playing, is it your profession or is it your hobby? I guess you could say it's my profession at this point, since making YouTube videos and playing out generally and teaching, that's all I get paid for, so. Professional. How long have I known Andrea? 6 years, I think. Oh, shout out Andrea, my girl. She's the best. She's the absolute best. If you guys don't know Andrea, go sub to her channel because she's amazing. We shot a bunch of videos yesterday. There's a new Boss Bakes coming that I think you will like. So yeah, definitely. Taylor 614 Builder's Edition with the V-Brace. What happened to the soap opera? Pandemic happened, guys. I was going to be a soap opera star, and then the pandemic dashed my dreams. If any of you can help me land a new soap opera gig, I heard they're still not even back in production. Last update I got from LA. So I don't know. Soap opera career on hold. What would I be doing if I wasn't doing music? Gosh, I don't know. Writing, I think. I feel like I could have been a writer. Still might be a writer. I mean, soap opera actor, clearly. But if the soaps don't pan out, I could be a writer. I could write about stuff. I thought about this. When I write my memoirs, I've got the first sentence ready. Here's the first sentence of my memoir. Ah, the written word. That's how it begins. I wrote that down. Ah, the written word. So clearly, I was meant to be a writer. Would you have been the villain in that soap opera? I don't know. I never saw the script. Hopefully it was gonna happen. The Emeryld Ryders, yeah. Hey, Paul. Yeah. Someone's asking if you still do Paul's Planet. It's he's saying the pandemic has delayed the most recent episode of Paul's Planet, but there's one getting close to being done. The music's done. We'll see. Yeah, I guess if someone's asking for it, I suppose I could do it. Yeah, they are asking. I was just waiting. Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Christopher Engelman? He was waiting for you to ask, and you've just willed a Paul's Planet episode into fruition. Oh, I love it. Any tips to help stretch your fingers out just a little more? This guy right here. Every finger gets a fret. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if you can't stick there, hunt for it, and eventually your hand will get tired of reaching, and it'll just learn to stay. And if that's too much of a reach, just find a spot that is kind of a challenge. 10 free throws, how many do you make on average? Probably 80%, I would think. 10 in a row. If I just got to just sit and shoot 10 in a row, I would probably be 85%. If we're sprinkling these out throughout a game, specifically a rec game where I'm getting hammered and people are taking cheap shots on me, probably more like 7 out of 10. But I would say I'm generally probably 80% free throw shooter. So that's good, I guess. But yeah. Dream Theater. I guess there's new, Rachel, welcome to the party. I guess there's new Petrucci album out, I heard. I haven't heard it. I think I'm going to listen to that tomorrow. You need an example of Jive. All right, let's do a Kazoo Jive cover. What am I going to play, guys? Help me out. Pistol Pete was the man? Yeah, I mean, Pistol was before my time, but like the all-time leading NCAA scorer, am I right? Can you play a bit of country? Can I play my Shaky Graves song? I can try that one. Let's see. Let's play some Shaky Graves. I'll do my hardwired impression. Should I do it as Shaky Graves, or should I just do it the best? Is a Metallica song called Hardwired? I had no idea. What? This is so sad. Shaky Graves, Hardwired lyrics. It's been a while since I've actually done this one, so I'm gonna have the lyrics in front of me. Man, I'm butchering it. There it is. Well, water was wine back on Blue Mountain time, while I watched your loving expire. I laid close to you as lace on the shoe. That's when I knew I was hardwired. Well, you bumbled like bees and I boiled like the seas, and you led where no one would follow. So I hid in the mud of my Catholic blood and let that minute hand race toward tomorrow. But you are as you came on, sleepless and cocaine, just a match that's begging for fire. And I am as I was, sick with mercy and love. Oh, I'm sorry enough. I was hardwired. So sit by the still. Ooh, and drink up your fill. And tell them people your problems. Yeah, those friends were so true when you were 22. But now you've got nothing in common. Cause they are as they came on, slim bliss and cocaine. And just a match that's begging for fire. And I am as I was, sick with mercy and love. I feel sorry enough. I was hardwired. So brace for good times. Oh, and do what feels right. And send me the bill when you're tired. Cause I am as I came, and I'll still be the same. I got nothing to blame. I was hardwired. And I am as I was, and sick with mercy and love. And the truth always was, I was hardwired. Something like that. Man, it's been a while since Travis picked it. Rusty as heck. Shaky Graves. That's a great song. If you guys don't know Shaky, definitely check him out. He's the man. Johnny Cash. Radiohead or Zeppelin, spinach or broccoli. Radiohead and spinach. That's my band. Much respect to Zeppelin. Those are two of my top 5 favorite bands of all time. But Radiohead is just what's up. Do you have a secret for keeping dust off of guitars other than dusting and keeping them in their cases? Picking them up, shaking them. That's my secret. Pick them up and shake them. Any tips on jamming with an acoustic when someone is playing bongos? Lock in. Find the groove. Hopefully, a bongo player definitely should have a vibe or a groove just like any other kind of drummer. And then just try to lock it in, you know? Like try to maybe mute what they're doing, so it's like I can kind of pretend I'm listening to a bongo player, right? And that's kind of true with playing with any other musician, is especially someone who's doing a percussive element, try to lock in with what they're doing, right? Whether it's a kick and a snare with the drum kit, whether it's the deep heel part of the bongo with the, gotta find the groove. That's what it's all about in music as in life. You just gotta find the groove and ride it. Ride that groove all the way to the bank. Tips on not dropping your pick, especially into the guitar and then having to shake it upside down. All right, so here's, why you're dropping your pick into the guitar? Because your posture's horrible. Because you're playing like this. Oh man, I dropped my pick. It's hard to drop your pick into the guitar if you're playing like this. Not that it's impossible. And then as far as getting it out, this is gonna be different because this is a V-brace guitar. So this is actually gonna be a challenge. So this is what I was known for back in the day. You gotta line it up with the center of it and then flip. And it'll come out every time like a pro, right? There you go. So yeah, so sit up straight, like an adult. It's funny, I give this advice, but usually if I'm practicing, I'm just like this. Yeah, but if you're like this, you shouldn't be dropping your pick, right? As far as, I don't know, as far as holding your pick and not letting it go, I think it's just finding a grip that is easily repeatable. Again, I kind of think of it as like a bird beak, where it's like thumbs up, put it in straight like that, and then however much you want to choke off. I generally don't, I choke off a good amount, so it's not, I don't have like a lot of the pick showing. Like if I was playing like this, I've seen some players play like with a lot of pick like that. I feel like that would be hard to hold on to, because then you have so much more surface area for it to kind of get knocked out. So I just kind of choke off a lot, and then yeah, maybe try choking off a little bit more, and then I think maybe your grip will improve. You don't like watching other men handle their picks? Come on, it's 2020. Hashtag finger it like a caveman. If you didn't see the video on Wednesday. Do some kale? JJ Kale? Rocket Man? Yeah, I could play some Rocket Man. Rocket Man sounds like a kazoo one. Should I try that one? Rocket Man chords. Alright, I got a question for you guys. How's the Elton John movie? Should I watch it? I was thinking about doing that or getting the audiobook biography, because I'm just about finishing my current audiobook, so I need something new. And the Elton John one has been kind of popping up in my feed on Audible. So let me know if I should go with the Elton John thing. If any of you guys have listened to it or seen it or whatever. You saw it? Very good? Really good? Okay, cool. All right. Movie's cool, but not accurate historically. Do I listen to the lies of Elton John? I don't know. All right. I mean, it's worth watching, right? So, audiobook. Yeah, so, okay, I used to read a good amount, but audiobooks really changed my life, because I try to exercise a lot, and I feel like having an audiobook really allows me to do other things at the same time, and I feel like I can actually lock into it. So whether I'm driving somewhere, because I'm in the car usually like at least 45 minutes a day, and then it's either walking around or doing whatever, audiobooks are definitely a big thing. Yeah, audible.com, discount code in the description. Actually, no, they've never sponsored anything. They should. You know what's funny is when like whack YouTube channels go out of your way to tell you that this isn't sponsored, right? Like stuff that would never, I'm just looking up comments here on my Apple laptop. By the way, guys, this video isn't sponsored by Apple. Just in case you were wondering. Not sponsored. No. It's so funny when of course you're not sponsored by Apple. Clown. Capo third fret. Was I playing Rocket Man? This video not sponsored by Kaiser Guitar Capos. 9 a.m. and I'm gonna be high as a cat by then. I don't know how this goes. I miss the earth so much. I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space on such a timeless flight. Is that how it goes? I don't know the verse. The chorus is the part, right? And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man that think I am at home. No, 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 no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning out his fuse up here alone. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man that think I am at home. No, 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 no. I'm a rocket man. It's so Something like that. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. Mars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. I forgot how these verses go. I haven't done this in a while. Sorry. Tried it. Gave it a shot. Oh, Dragonfly. Tiny Dancer in C. Is that better? Pick for strumming and lead, about 1 millimeter. If I have to choose one for strumming and lead, 1 millimeter. Should we do Dragonfly? Dragonfly, you look so mean. 10 days of flooding, yeah. Come out clean, and we're supposed to follow you into the light. When you're stuck in a corner, babe, holding court with your single file mind. Testify to the A-sided style. If it makes you feel whole again, for a chance you apply, it must be some kind of tragedy to fall apart like you do. When a stiff breeze from anywhere will mesmerize and redirect you. First time I played this on the Taylor. It's a song called Dragonfly. Yeah, rockin' song. Fly. Dragonfly changed your life, did it? All right. Oh yeah, I'm on the Jack Black. My Jack Black style. It probably is semi-inspired by Jack Black. You know, whatever. I'd take it as a supreme compliment. Brad is going back to college next Monday to music. Brad, my man, congrats. Come on, don't be nervous. You're a rider, Brad. We got you. We got your back. Yeah, I did ditch the 517, sent that one back. Sticking with the 614. It's just the cutaway is so... The cutaway is really important for a lot of what I do. Specifically just for the song that I opened with. Like if I ever play it live with a looper pedal again for a show, I kind of need... That's really hard to do without a cutaway, you know? So honestly, it could have just been that one song. Plus, I really love the comfort, rest here. I think like the figured maple back and sides is like awesome. The tuners, I love the tuners on this. So yeah, it was pretty much always going to be the 614. But yeah. What's a good beginner electric guitar? You know, I did... Donner sent me one. It's like $140. So yeah, if you're looking for just something Donner electric, those guitars are great. Like they're awesome. They're $100. They sent me a drum kit, an electric drum kit, and it's as good as my old TD12 was. So whatever this Donner company is doing something right, because you can get a decent electric guitar now for $100. So it's awesome. I've never played the Harley Benton stuff. A lot of people like it, so I can't really say one way or another, but you know. What's your current favorite musician joke? Oh, geez, I don't know. Do I know any jokes? What's that song also? Which one? The Dragonfly was the last one I sang. Have a Donner Party. Guitar fetish so good, yeah. Yamaha Pacificas. I have played one of those once. It's awesome. Yeah, great guitar. Yamaha Pacifica. Yeah, Buried was this one. Or the one I sang at the top. I didn't know what I was missing. How much it shook off when I came to. I came to my feet. No, I really love playing that song live, so I had to have the Cutaway. What do you think? You want a Telly or any hardtail guitar? So many good ones, right? You know, the American Special, is that what it's called? Or the American Professional is what it's called. It used to be Special, now it's whatever the Telecaster I have is awesome. It's under $1,000, it's American made. I love that thing. It plays just as good as any of the other ones do, so. You've never used my whammy? Yeah, I don't use my whammy really ever anyways. I kind of keep them in the case, to be honest. Yeah, where is Andrea? Andrea is kicking it with her friends today. I think she'll be back tomorrow, I would imagine. We'll get Andrea on a live feed next time. You got a Squier Affinity Strat as your starter electric? Yeah, those are awesome. The Squiers are so good nowadays, it's crazy. It's crazy that you can get an awesome guitar for so cheap today. Take advantage of it. If you have only played acoustic and you're thinking about doing electric, now's the time. Now is the time. Do you think it's better to change your voice to suit what you play, or change what you play to suit your voice? That's a really interesting question. I guess without Andrea, we were just talking about you. I guess my answer to that question would be, at first, maybe start out trying to find a way to accompany your voice as best as you can, and then just practice a lot and try to make your voice versatile enough to play in different ways. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, Andrea, we were serious. Everybody's like, "Where's Andrea?" And she's like, "Oh, she's with her friends." But yeah, I transposed Dirty Work, right? Did I transpose it? How do I play it? Let me play Dirty Work. I love that song because I remember transposing it at one point in my life, but I forget which one the original is. So the original one. Is that Capo first fret? Name on. You're afraid to pay the fee, so you won't find yourself somebody who will do the job for you. Yeah, I don't think I sing it in that key. I think I sing it way up here. Down the heart, and you're afraid to pay the fee, and so you won't find yourself somebody who can do the job for free. When you need a bit of loving, because your man is out of town, that's the time you get me running, and you know I'll be around. Yes, I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah, and I don't want to do your dirty work no more. Yes, I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah. Light the candle, put the lock upon the door. You have sent the maid home early, like 1,000 times before. Like the castle in its corner, in a medieval game, I foresee a terrible trouble, and I stay here just the same. Yes, I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah, and I don't want to do your dirty work no more. Yes, I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah. And I don't want to do your dirty work no more. Love that song. That's my favorite Steely Dan song. I think I'm going to teach that on my Patreon this week. So everybody sign up for the Patreon because I'm for sure going to be teaching that. Right? What are we doing? Sean's doing a great job, but Andrea's missed. Yeah. We know Andrea's great. Andrea, I told them about our special song coming out September 7th. Definitely hype it up. I am not an ultimate guitar or 911 tabs. I don't know how that works. This is a Kaiser Capo, yes, as a matter of fact. The Sean Daniel official arpeggio. I played a mini teaser because we named G minor 6 as the chord of the week. Oh, there we go. That's a teaser of the song coming out September 7th, except replace the kazoo part with Andrea, and you'll get a much better sounding version of that. All right, yeah, kazoo lessons, they should be coming on the Patreon soon. Do I surf or do I just look like I surf? I just look like it. I don't surf. I'm not messing with the ocean. I've been in the Gulf of Mexico enough times to know that I don't want any part of that. Yeah. You wish you could kazoo it like that? You know what? I think you can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, right? Sharks are scary, man. Sharks, stingrays. Oh, the Patreon is the deal of the century. Listen, it's $12 a month. You get a complete guitar class from your very first lesson. I'm like almost 40 lessons into it at this point. That gets added to weekly. And I've got dozens of songs that I've done on my set list. Dirty Work by Steely Dan is coming up soon. And then if you have like more requests and stuff, I definitely I will look at those. Oh my gosh, Johnny. Johnny, good. My man. Nice. Appreciate you, buddy. I don't really know bluegrass well enough to teach it, other than that it's just in like open G. I know, I'm rich. Do I play Tommy Emmanuel pieces? No. I don't really know any Tony. I used to call him Tony Emmanuel in the early days because I was an idiot. Can you play a wee bit of Queen? Yeah. Let's see if we do Don't Stop Me Now on kazoo. I know that's what the people want to hear. If I become famous for everything, it'll be for this performance of Don't Stop Me Now on an acoustic guitar and a kazoo. Is this what you wanted? All right. Let's hear. do. That's the most challenging. That's hard. I finally met my match. The most challenging. My name is an anagram of insane deal? Is that true? Well, let me see this. SEANDAN. Wow! It is! My name's an anagram of insane deal. Speaking of insane deals, Patreon. Go to my Patreon. Who's that? Who said that? Mannix Jordan? MVP, man. MVP. That guy, Mannix Jordan. That's great. Yeah, a lot of people should buy it for the meme. Yeah, maybe I should do more Kazoo. Kazoo. Oh man. Mod Mannix. Maybe. We'll see. That's a great start, Mannix Jordan. Well done. Which one is the best? Which one? Wait, which one? What? Which of my kazoo covers? Definitely the Queen ones. Someone get the cowbell. What a great song. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. What a great song. I gotta admit, I don't love a lot of Queen songs, but Don't Stop Me Now is such a bop. The bop of bops. That's right. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity like Kazoo. Whew, I'm still a little lightheaded from trying to play Don't Stop Me Now on a kazoo. That's talk about a vocal tour de force. Keep doing you, Killer Queen. What's another? What are the top Queen songs on Ultimate Guitar? Let's look. Queen. Obviously, Bohemian Rhapsody. Isn't it funny? There's like 1,000 versions of Bohemian Rhapsody. Like we couldn't have just gotten the one right one and then just cut the rest of them. Love of My Life. Not a fan of Love of My Life. All right, Don't Stop Me is third. Crazy Little Thing Called Love. That's a good one. All right. Killer Queen. Somebody to Love. Let's see. Can anybody find me somebody to love? What did somebody just pay my... Oh my gosh, $10. Joseph, thank you so much. Oh, picked up guitar again? Joseph, welcome back to the squad. Appreciate you. Do I know Mark Marthel? No, I don't. Sorry, I don't. Play In Dreams. We Are the Champion. Bicycle. I could do We Are the Champions. I just don't know them that well. We Are the Champions. We could do what about We Will Rock You on kazoo? That'd be interesting. Look at all these chords. We Are the Champions, this many chords. I don't want to do the rest of the song. That's enough. Let's get to the chorus again. There you go, everybody. Yeah. Elliott Smith? Which Elliott Smith song? Which one? Request an Elliott Smith one. Mark Marthel? Thank you, everybody. I know that was very impressive. What I just did with We Are the Champions, the kazoo champion. What guitar is this? Taylor. 614 CE. Builder's Edition with the V-brace. Thank you very much. Baby Britain? You know what? If Andrea's still here, we need to like get her to learn Baby Britain because I'm ready to do that. Let's see, Baby Britain. Have I ever sang Baby Britain before? It's a shame if I have not. Is this in the regular? What key is this in? That's way too high for me. Let's go down here. Floating over a sea of vodka, separated from the rest, and fights problems with bigger problems, sees the ocean fall and rise, and counts the waves that somehow didn't hit her, water pouring from her eyes, alcoholic and very bitter, for someone half as smart. You be a work of art, you put yourself apart. I can't help until you start. It's a little too low for me there. We could try it. I should probably try it in a different key. I don't think this is the right key. Still prepared for an attack. They didn't know that they'd been disabled, or felt the wave of rush of blood. You won't be happy till the bottle's broken. You're out swimming in the flood. You kept unspoken. Bridge? Oh. Got a look in your eye when you're saying goodbye, like you wanna say hi. I feel like these chords are really not the right chords, but that's what I'm seeing on Ultimate Guitar. I need to learn that. So yes. Is this the Kazoo Savant channel? Yes, it is. Nick Drake? You know, it'd be interesting to just play Riverman with a kazoo. That'd be interesting. Let me look at, you know what? This is gonna be interesting. All right, so somebody asked me earlier if there was a song that I had a really hard time singing and playing at the same time. Riverman is the one. I remember I really liked the song Riverman when I first started playing guitar. And I couldn't ever sing it because it's in 5/4, right? And at the time, I was not equipped to be able to sing and play something in 5/4 at the same time. So we're gonna look at Riverman because I have not tried to sing and play the song probably in 10 years. So this is probably not in standard tuning. So this is gonna be a very cheap way to play this. How do you play this song? A minor, A add 9 with the E. do I play this? A with a B? These are not the right chords. Is this right? 3, 3, what? That sounds right, kind of. Said she had a word to say. Does anybody know this song? Does anybody know how to play the song besides me trying to figure this out on the fly? I need to figure this out for sure. It's in Dadgad. I feel like there's a way to play this in standard that I'm not remembering. Let me try one more look at this. A minor add 9. Said she had a word to say about things today. Falling leaves. Said she hadn't heard the news, hadn't had the time to choose a way to lose, but she believes. I'm gonna see the Riverman, I'm gonna tell him all I can about the plan for my return. And if he tells me all he knows about the way the river flows and all night shows in summertime. Betty said she prayed today for the sky to blow away, or maybe stay. She wasn't sure. Before when she thought of summer's end and calling for mind again, she lost the pain and stayed for more. Are we still doing this? I'm gonna see the Riverman, gonna tell him all I can about the band, feeling free. And if he tells me all he knows about the ways river flow, I don't suppose one for me. Something like that. Riverman, great song, Nick Drake. I should really try to do it correctly. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not wearing the elephant slippers. Is Riverman standard tuning? Is it? I need to research this. It's been so long since I even heard that. The F sounds right on. Yeah, it might be. It very well could be. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Thank you. C minor if you're in standard. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So A minor with capo on 3. Okay. We learned something new, everybody. Yeah. Great song. Mm-hmm. how do you always stay stimulated in guitar? Like, I feel like I'm at a point where I can't learn much more. Well, you can always write stuff. You can always come up with stuff, you know? There's always stuff you can learn. But definitely, I think what keeps me interested is just writing stuff and kind of coming up with new things. And then combining it with other instruments, you know? I play drums and piano and bass and stuff, so I've always got something I could be getting better at. I've been getting more into synth stuff lately, so I think kind of using, and kazoo, like Go TJM3 says. I think that all that stuff kind of, the mix of it and kind of what the modern sound is, I think is what keeps me stimulated. Like I said, September 7th, that song with Andrea comes out. And I'm pretty stoked about that. So I'm excited for you guys to hear that when it's finally out. Just because I think it's a good example of taking, you know, my philosophy on songwriting into more of like a modern sound, I guess. So I think that's kind of something that has been stimulating. Yeah, the 12 string has been kind of lonely. I still haven't decided what I wanted. I was thinking about maybe doing a 12 string version of Reminder. Everybody was saying that, and having the women around keeps it interesting. Yeah, that's true. I think I'm maybe doing a 12-string version of Reminder, because people keep saying that's like their favorite song from the Ryders thing. Maybe let me grab it. Let me grab the 12-string for y'all. Hold up. Ugh. So yeah, I've been playing it. Don't think that I haven't been playing it. I think it's in. Is it in tune? All right, riveting live stream, tuning a 12-string guitar. Yeah, everybody. 2 strings down, y'all. That's good enough, right? Come on. You look like Neil Patrick Harris if he was a construction worker. Yeah, that's it's about how I get paid too. Oh man, Neil Patrick Harris, what a legend. So this is tuned down a step. How's I playing this? I know that it's wrong to stray. The path I started yesterday. But in my heart there's just one way to show the things I'd meant to say. She reminds me someone that I used to know before my feathers turned to stone, when love was a bloody night in bone. That's what she reminds me of innocent sweet shade, focus in my darkest day, someone to get lost with, is why I split. That is why my path has changed to the unknown from rough terrain. It may be wrong, but something strange. That is why my path has changed. She reminds me. This is my song Reminder. I was thinking about maybe just recording that acoustically and just putting it up as a standalone version. Now you can play Wanted Dead or Alive. How does it? Is that it? It's all the same, only in the name of change. And every day I feel it wasting away. Another town where the people are so cold. They ride all night just to get back home. Yeah, I'm a cowboy on a steel on side. I'm wanted, dead or alive. Yeah, you're right. 12 strings it's made for that. The NBA is rigged. What do you mean? What do you mean the NBA is rigged? How dare you? I don't think the NBA is rigged. I've been playing guitar like 20 years. 19 years. 20 years? Yes. The NBA is a market. I don't know how to play Wish You Here. Something like that, right? I know it starts out. 12 strings are great. E minor. There you go. All right, you're right. Right? Something like that. It's coming back to me. This sounds great. Why don't I play 12 strings more? Everybody get a 12 string, please. Ah, there is an A. Yes. Life in a Northern Town. What song? Who's that by? Is that embarrassing that I don't know that song? Probably should be. Yeah, great question. When are they gonna have 24 strings? I don't know. They should though. They should right now. Did you all enter the contest for the free guitar that I'm giving away? Just look back a couple videos on my channel. It's super easy and free to enter. So do that. It's called a harp. Yeah, alright. Do I listen to any prog rock? Probably not. Some people think that Muse is prog rock. Is Muse prog rock? I don't think so, but some people call it that. Heathen Homegrown. Welcome to another night of musical stylings with Sean Daniel. Sometimes, no, I didn't see the Muse film. I was talking about how excited I was about it last time, and I haven't even watched it yet. If Sam says it's good, then I know it's good. Yes. My man Jeffrey, what's happening, buddy? Welcome to the party. Danny boy. Yeah, I don't really do any right-handed tapping stuff. Mm-hmm. And yes, that is okay if your Instagram name is different than your YouTube name. We'll figure it out. I would love to play Hotel California, but again, as we talked about in recent live streams, that gets your video taken down. So it's like, that stinks, right? Otherwise, I'd love to do a kazoo. Hotel California. Rachel, I'm sorry. We'll do another giveaway that is YouTube only soon. So just keep ragging on me. So yeah, I know Henley's gonna strike me. Stricken by Don Henley. Is there any worse fate than that? Probably not. Man, now I just love this 12 string. Thank you for making me pick it up and play it. And again, like I said, it's down a step. Probably not progging. Is that not prog enough? What are some songs that are down a step that I could play? Let's do let me look something up. Let's try Jesus Don't Cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can combine anything you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Everyone is setting sun. It's all built in shape. Voices escape singing sad, sad songs. Tune to go, strumming down your cheeks. Bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Don't cry. You can rely on me, honey. You can come by anytime you want. I'll be around. You were right about the stars. Each one is a setting sun. It's all built in shake. Voices escape singing sad, sad songs. Tune to chords, strumming down your cheeks. Bitter melodies, turning your orbit around. Voices whine, the skyscrapers are scraping together. Your voice is smoking, the last cigarette is all you can get, turning your orbit around. Might also be too low. The song is called Jesus, Etc. Great song by Wilco. Breaking the Girl. That's a 12 string? That is a 12 string song, isn't it? Let's look into that. Breaking the Girl. Bow, 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 bow. Good, no. Is it in standard tuning? 2.5 step down. G sharp. What? What? Oh, because it's tuned down. Do, 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 do. So what is this? This is not right, whatever this is. Ultimate guitar. Come on. Come on. am a man cut from the north, bred into friends, come and go. She was a girl, so but strange. We are two. Feeling so good that day. A feeling of love that day. Twisting and turning, your feelings are burning, you're breaking the girl. No harm. Think you're so clever, but now you must sever, you're breaking the girl. He loves no one else. Raised by my dad, girl of the day, he was my man. That was the way. She was the girl left alone, feeling the need, make me her home. I don't know what, when or why. Twilight of love had arrived. Twisting and turning, your feelings are burning, you're breaking the girl. She meant you no harm. You think you're so clever, but now you must sever, you're breaking the girl. He loves no one else. Twisting and turning, your feelings are burning, you're breaking the girl. She meant you no harm. You think you're so clever, but now you must sever, you're breaking the girl. He loves no one else. That's a great song. That's good. Took me a minute to remember how that goes. But yeah, breaking the girl. Man, you look a little ragged today. You know it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The whole gang is here. Yeah, we're all here. Mm-hmm. Thanks, guys. Thanks. That was fun to play. That's a good one. Dragonfly 12 string. When are you going to collaborate with Stitch? I said earlier, Stitch is on the road in Wyoming, living his best life. And 10% left. My phone's about to die soon, so we're gonna have to wrap it up soon. But yeah, Stitch is doing his thing. So yeah, we're gonna try to get something going on remotely, but you know, whatever. Oh man, you just had a hurricane, bro. I'm so sorry. Is it really? Is it? You know what's crazy? How like the news just drops like hurricane coverage like instantly. That's so stupid. I'm so sorry that that messed, because I know we lived through Irma here, and Irma was like bad. So yeah, stay strong, my dude. Yeah, no hurricanes in Wisconsin. Wisconsin's got some other stuff going on though. Dragonfly, you look so mean. Sand is flooding, yeah, to come out clean. supposed to follow you into the light. When you're stuck in a corner, babe, holding coat with your single file mind. That sounds okay on the 12 string. I guess it's not, you don't get that. I think the thing on a 12 string is you really have to do more downstrokes, right? Because like that one on a regular guitar, I alternate pick it like down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. But on a 12 string, when you go doing consistent downstrokes, I think probably sounds better. That's just what I'm learning on the fly here, because I honestly don't have a lot of 12 string experience, but yeah. Anyways, my phone's dying, so I'm gonna have to cut it short. I'm not short. I mean, we've been doing this for 108 minutes, so it says. But thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. Gonna have some videos coming this week. Make sure you enter the contest. Jump on Patreon, because I'm definitely probably gonna do a Dirty Work Steely Dan lesson tonight or tomorrow, and then probably Breaking the Girl, because that was actually a lot of fun to play, and that's definitely going to be a 12-string set list thing. Great song. Thanks for all the great requests. I had a great time too, Brisley, if I'm saying that right. I hope I am. But yeah, stay tuned for more cool stuff, and hopefully I'll be going live again within the next week. Catch you later. See ya.